Alrighty. So it looks like we got two LaCrap versus Gilded here in the losers bracket. And we'll see what they end up playing. It looks like LaCrap is going to be bringing Warlock. LaCrap's Imp Warlock. And he also decided to ban Gilded's Mage. Meanwhile, Gilded over here will be playing Quest Priest in his first match. And then he banned Druid for LaCrap. So, let's get right into it. Looks like our players are underway. Give me one moment. So Imp Lock already on board. Quest Priest trying to go by turn 2, so he plays Watch Post, even though that's not exactly what he wants to be playing on turn 2. Especially since it can attack, maintaining board is a lot more difficult. I'm sure since everything is a lot cheaper in his deck, he could easily just go face, but it is a priest. So you kind of want to kill things that priest plays. So I don't see anything wrong with either play. Switcheroo on 3 for the Quest Priest. Trying to maintain board by playing those demons that he got off the Amalgam. And then the Imps, of course. Ooh, gets Explosive Sheet to clean up the board. Already this is looking like a hard matchup for LaCrap, the Warlock, to make a comeback. Oof, Zyrella. And that's pretty much going to be maintaining the rest of the game. 5s and 6s are easy to clean up boards with. 7 and 8 are just overkills. Well, not literal overkills for Hearthstone. Not the mechanic, but Whirlpool is just way too strong of a card for turn 8.
Job's done.
Coins out the Catastrophe. Tries to get those card draws while you can. Unfortunately, Amalgam is not an Imp, so he does only draw 3 cards instead of 4. And there's that strong 6. Light Shower Elemental just heals everything back up. You can take the Demonic Assault and cheaply kill the Zyrella, but gonna play the 1-drop here. Slinger, kill it. I would trade the Bartender and see where that gets us.
Obviously, I never miss. These books are ruined.
Why do you call?
So ultimately, I would probably play Bartender. If I couldn't play anything, then I would have just foregone the Librarian. I would have played pretty much all these cards. Goes for the Elemental. Gets a 1-drops, just something to play super cheaply. Goes for the other elemental pick. Handmaiden to draw 3 cards. Thanos making him draw the 4th. Does have to be worried about playing Zyrella on turn 8 now that Thanos has died, since now he'll start to draw more. But he still needs to play probably Spirit Guide on turn 5. There is that 5-drop that ends up becoming infused later that clears up most boards as long as minions are under 5 or 6 under attack. So that's all LaCrap is hoping that he does not get to see. That's the only way he loses this game at this point. Even though this is already looking as hard as it gets. Gilded going phase. Against all odds. That's a good 5-drop. Cleans up the board. Radiant Elemental is the other one, making his spells 1 cheaper. Bad pickup for LaCrap. Does not want to be seeing something so passive right now. Mutanus eats the bartender. Luckily, he does have another one in hand. Explosive Sheep finally makes it to the scene, but after playing bartender, is it just going to be playing too large? Plays the seeds, so that way he gets those imps for later. Plays the easy 2-drop because it has enough mana to do so. And then bartenders to gain a board. This is probably going to be his last push. He is running out of cards pretty easily. Takes the trade on the Explosive Sheep so that way none of the other minions can take a value trade. Light Bomb cleans up the board. He plays Hexen just to take the imp away. Picks up Sea Giant, not the drop you want to see here. You can play his whole hand. That's the good news.
Why do you call?
Trades the Blood Imp, drowns the Sea Giant. Value trades the 1/4, plays an elemental. Too strong of a turn. Trying to draw anything that he can. The other bartender had already got eaten by the Mutanus, so there's not really any demon buffs that you can use. Rafam only revives the minions at this point. Even then, he doesn't even have it in hand. Zyrella finally making an appearance. Does look like it's going to be the quest reward completion. Taps to draw those cards. Unfortunately, now he finds his first library. He can make a big minion, but it's not going to be super strong. Not good enough against lethal on board. game 1 is going to go to Gilded.
Excuse me. Coming through.
Well done to Gilded for taking that easy quest priest. Imp Warlock is just way too weak right now. It's got way too much of a higher roll, but no impact when it doesn't. These 1/1s are barely doing anything. So it looks like Gilded here is going to go with his Demon Hunter, his relic, his Death Rattled Relic Demon Hunter. Meanwhile, it will look like LaCrap will replay his Imp Warlock.
Nemzi versus
Actually, looking back at this list, LaCrap does not play Rafan in this version. And that definitely will be biting him, as that is a turn ender sometimes. Here we are at turn 1. It's all pretty much going to be typical hero power for the Demon Hunter. A couple of demons from the Demon Hunter, or from the Warlock. Can't decide over which ones to play, but it's, if you're gonna play a Librarian, I would play an Imp with it. But playing out the 1/3 here means he wants more stats on board, more health. I mean, look for a demon. Mischievous Imp, easy pick.
job done.
Next turn, he does have that Fiendish Circle to make this Librarian just deal massive amounts of damage. Ooh. So he... So Gilded does have the relic here. The Relic of Extinction, and managed to clean up most of this board. Unfortunately, only the Librarian kept alive. The Fiendish Circle allowed him to deal in massive amounts of damage. He did also draw the Mischievous Imp number 2. So his first Mischievous Imp from his deck, the other one was from the Amalgam. And he gets to play one out this turn. Oh, a second Relic of Extinction here. Misses the Librarian again.
A little fire doesn't hurt nobody.
Demon Hunter with 3 cards, gotta find a way to clean up this board. Uses the location again, draws 4 cards. The first 2 being decreased by 4, the second 2 being decreased by 5. Makes most of the deck almost playable. Draws the other location, doesn't get another relic off that. That looks like it's going to be game. Series did tie up 1-1 with that. Looks like LaCrap is going to be switching to his Quest Priest. Seems to be pretty popular in this tournament. Meanwhile, Gilded will retry his Demon Hunter. We'll see if that ends up being a pretty big difference. When I play this matchup, I feel like the Demon Hunter has way too much aggression. If the Priest isn't playing on curve every turn, it's just too much for them to take. However, this Quest Priest hand looks amazing. He's only missing the 4-drop, which isn't too hard to do. He even draws it, Okani off the top. He had 5 options in his 40-card deck, and he gets Okani. So he does have everything, he only needs his 6.
Where you followed?
Discovering a secret won't help, but essentially it'll help him figure something out for later. It's probably... maybe he wants to play it out next turn, just to complete the 3. Plays the Extinction and Clear board, plays the Razor Boar. Maybe this time he has a Death Rattle. Plays, meanwhile, LaCrap plays the location. Just simple play. He's got no minions otherwise. Ooh. Gilded drawing the other Razor Boar, insta plays it off the off Spectral Sight. Draws Shard of the Naru for LaCrap here.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Plays a Connie on 4, probably for minion. You can go spell. Location is what? So he's dead anyways. So it doesn't really fully matter. But it's probably always minion. What are we taking here? We're still missing that 6-drop, and so it's probably Thrive to look for it. Maybe you want an Identity Theft. Oh, finds the 6-drop. Unsure if he wants to coin out and probably trade this shard, or even play the shard in this situation. Which I guess he does.
This is not what we stood for.
Tyrion on 5 gets countered. Could have played around it, but decided not to. He's just going to go face. Meanwhile, the Priest will clean up this board without trading.
Job's done.
That was a rough call by Gilded to go all in there. Plays Dimensions off the top. Decreases things only by 3 right now. Keep playing on curve. There's his 6. Unfortunately, he has neither his 7 or 8 in his hand. And that's not either of them. He could Finley to look for them. But it does mean that he will be playing off curve from this point.
What is anyone's will?
Goes with the Finley over the Light Shower Elemental. Probably what the other option was. Finds the 8 off the location draw. Blackthorn comes out. Unfortunately, most only gets 1 minion off of it. No 7-drop. Unfortunate event. Just trying to dump cards, it looks like. You're going to start with Renathal, probably his most his most useless card in his hand.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
Where you followed.
Trying to find that 7-drop does not get it through anything. Cyrella tries just to play it. Oh, he cleared up board and summoned another 3/3. I see.
Fully intact.
Takes 5, nearly impossible when you're at 11 health. Probably gonna be just conceding from this point. Good try. So LaCrap finally playing his Evolved Shaman. It is the second time we get to see this. And we will be seeing Gilded's Matherian
France is in session.
Rant Druid. What? Yes, because Mage got banned. That's right.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
Unfortunately, LaCrap's hand is crap. He has absolutely nothing for turn 1, 2, 3. He could play Null on 4, but that meant that he's pretty much passed all the way through. It was a terrible draw, terrible mulligan from his starting hand. Snowfall on 6. Coin out Wild Growth for the Druid. Not too surprising. Maybe he's got Seedsman in his hand. This is probably the worst hand that we've seen so far of this tournament. Druid just trying to change some stuff around, move around his planted evidence picks. Finally could play out one of these nulls on turn 4.
Bones to gnaw on.
Job done.
Guff on 5, top deck. Does he have an innervate for this hero power? No. Are we going to draw 3 cards, or are we going to primordial this 5/4? That's the real question. Drawing 3, you know, your hand is pretty garbage. You do have a 5, 6, and 7 coming up, so it's not too bad. Maybe changing out this null is probably for the better. Get that get a possibility of a 12-12 on board as quickly as you can.
Job's done.
Finds the Nathrius. Unfortunately, he does get an explosive sheet that cleans up his own board, but only Topier gets played. Is he going to innervate out? Unfortunate events for LaCrap, but he still is in a very good situation here. Can hit him for 10 and then Snow Flurry, or just Gorlock Ravager, which looks really good here. Let's draw those cards, hit him for 10. Can't miss that opportunity. Fortunately, that 10 damage will be the only one he takes at that time. However, we do have our 7 being Mutanus and 8 being Brucon, and this hand is quickly changing for the better. He did pick Denathrius a few turns back he got it from his hand, from his deck, I meant. Alferian trying to draw the cards, Cold Tooth into Living Roots. Clean up this board a bit, Aquatic Form into Carpenter. Gets this 4/4 online. Fine Schooling. I think this is a yellow Mutanus play. Your opponent's only got 5 cards. Eats Denathrius. Oh no, this game looking quite unfortunate for the Druid all of a sudden.
Resting my eyes.
Had Guff on 5, had Wild Growth on 3. That could have been a Moonlit, right? That could have been one that was Moonlit. So maybe there's a possibility that there's another one in hand. Play Brucon, try to clean this up.
My time has come to give everything I've got.
You want 2 3s or deal 6? That's what I would do. Deal 6 and 2 3s. Yep, cleans up board. The 2 3s are just really good to help the Nathrius get further up ahead. The sooner you try to kill him, the sooner this game is over. Miracle Growth, drawing 3 cards. Super strong for the Druid. One of their best cards in the game. The hero power did land on the board clear, so it's not really that great in this situation. Starting with Clownfish. Trying to look with Amalgam with something, with the Elemental. Okay. Not sure this is the play he wants to do. He's got a long way before he thinks about drawing 3. Well, it's not too long. I guess he does have schooling. Easy Lokar.
I'm coming.
Second Miracle Growth. This time it's not some puny 7/7. This Devourer looks pretty juicy right about now. can trade into the 1/3, devour down the 3/3, eating both the 7/7 and 9/9.
So many choices.
Goes for the 9/9 and 6/6. Does the trade on the 1/3 anyways. Is he going to clownfish again? Goes with the Murloc Holmes. He does not, if he solves all 3 problems, he does not have the board space. We do know it's Wild Growth. What's in his hand? What are we guessing, boys? Scales, okay, and Kel'Thas. We know he plays Kel'Thas in this deck. I wonder what he picked. It does look like this game is not over. The Nathrius for LaCrap is only at 14. Bran and Kel'Thas, the only way you can play that out. Kel'Thas and Bran. So he needs 2 major cards to end the game here. So let's go digging. Draw 3.
The time has come to dethrone.
Doesn't find either of them. 2 of 20 remaining. 2 cards that he needs. Bran. Uh-oh. He plays Theotar, trying to steal that Nathrius from LaCrap. Doesn't get it off the first one. Doesn't get it off the second one. Took Locklar and took Brilliant Macaw. Tries it again with the Brilliant Macaw. Takes... That was a quick Talon. And... Snowfall and Talon for Amalgam and Flipper Friends. Weird choices. Oh, he's looking for another Macaw? Does not find the Macaw. Macaw would have obviously done the Amalgam's Battle Cry anyways, though. Well, we have a bunch of ways to use minions to die, and that's exactly what we need right now. I would trade first, though. I guess there is no good trades. I guess I'm wrong. Starts off with the Bran kill. Doesn't really matter which ones he does. Time to probably Clownfish and Schooling, and then I would play 2 of the Schoolings. It rips the hero power. That's probably a good option as well. Gets this lame Renathal out of our deck. This one's not even golden. Throws out a compost just to try to draw cards.
This must be the way.
Moonlit Guidance finds him nourished. Probably gonna look for more cards. He gained mana that time. Into an owl. Wow, crazy. He's gonna hit him for 8. Innervates out another compost. Gains a mana. There's Kel'Thas. We are almost there for lethal. Let's kill up this humongous owl and then hero power.
More bones to gnaw on.
Yep, let's play these piranhas out. Get this over with. Let's value trade something first with the null. You don't want to hit the hero power at some point? I guess not. He kills the humongous owl over the 3/3. It snipes the 2/1, so all piranhas have died.
In my folly.
Narlax coming down way too late in the game. He's gaining mana so that way he doesn't have to draw cards. Fatigue does seem to be an issue in this game. But without more stats, we're only missing Bran. Bran is lethal. That's not Bran. I guess we're playing Talon, trying to find some stall. I'm not too sure what the last battle cry that we've played it was. Play Devour, kill the 8/8. Can't let that live.
If only I had some warm soup.
Unsure of what he wants to do. Talon trying to do the stall. The Divine Shield taunt definitely makes it really annoying. But it's not really good enough when your opponent has rushes with 3/3 rushes. So as long as he has nature spells. Also, the Snarlax could easily find him a dream. A nightmare could almost end up closing up the game. Gets rid of the pesky Talon taunt. Nightmare, like I said. Plays the best in shell for stats.
My past cannot shame me forever.
Temple plays Kel'Thas. Looking for that brand still. Is he just gonna play his own Kel'Thas to get this Devour down?
Frost bites sharper than fang.
Because missing those stats would be pretty would be pretty messed up. Yep. The taunts work pretty well, but with the 3/3 rushes, is that really too well? Freezes with the 4/7 would probably do better. You are looking for Bran after all.
I'm coming.
Unsure. Hits that hero power. Does he takes the trade with the clownfish into the seedsman. Well, Denathrius and then McCall will close out the game, so we can just play Denathrius this turn.
Only one card left.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Hope it's good.
In fact, Kel'Thas is even alive. You can try to search for Bran. This brilliant McCall is going to hit anything random. Finds the Bran. First try. The draw off the Famished Fool. One draw. I was thinking about drawing 3 there. But who needs to draw 3 when you just get it off the first draw? Good game by LaCrap. Closing out the rest of that from GilldedGuy. Unbelievable turn of events. Mutanusing, eating that Denathrius closed out that game from Druid. And Druid missing the Theatard not just once or twice, but 4 times is just as sad.